ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। ॐ श्रीहनुमते नमः। ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनम्। ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। नमः श्रीतुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन नाम प्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्रीतुलसीदासाय नमः। Hari Om, a very warm welcome. Nama Mahima continues. One may wonder, Swamiji, when will Ramayana start? It will start. When we know the glory of every aspect of Ramayana, then Ramayana becomes more glorious and more interesting. Right? So, Tulsidas ji is overwhelmed. It is a very, very wrong example, but then still I'll give you that example. Just as how we get immersed into our mobile And we forget Kala. We forget Desha, Kala, Vastu, everything we forget. Watching the mobile, scrolling the mobile. How many times we have not realized the time. Similarly, this is such a small petty example. Think of how Tulsi Das ji must have got immersed in the glory of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji. Therefore, he has forgotten everything. But at the same time, all what is being said are very relevant for us to understand how glorious Bhagavan is. With that thought, we will continue with the next Chaupai 27. Chahun jugati nikalati huloka bhaye naam japi jeeva bisoka वेद पुराण संत मत एहु सकल सुकृत फल राम सनेहु ध्यानु प्रथम जुग मख विधि दूजे द्वापर परितोषत प्रभु पूजे कलि केवल मल मूल मलीना पाप पयो निधि जन मन मीना नाम काम तरु काल कराला सुमिरत समन सकल जग जाला राम नाम कलि अभिमत दाता हित पर लोक लोक पितु माता नहीं कलि कर मन भगति विवेकु राम नाम अवलंबन एकु काल नेमि कलि कपट निधानु नाम सुमति समरथ हनुमानु राम नाम नर केसरी कनक कसिपु कलि काल जापक जन प्रहलाद जिमी पालिहि दली सुरसाल सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. Tulsidas ji says, this glorification of Nama is not something that I have brought in. How many times in our life, even though it is not new, even though many people have done it earlier, we think that we are the first person and we have done it ourselves, therefore we take lot of credit. Is it not? Tulsidas says, the glory of the Nama of Rama is not brought out by me today and introduced to the world. No. Chahujuga. Chahujuga meaning what? In all the 4 yugas, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga, in all the 4 yugas, not only that, Tini Kala, in all the 3 periods of time, past, present and future, Tihu Loka, in all the 3 lokas, Swarga, Mrityu, Patala, in all the 3 lokas, Bhaye Naam Japi Jeeva Bisoka. Nama Japa has always been the root cause for remaining Bisoka. Bisoka means Vishoka, without any kind of sorrow or suffering. Therefore, I have not introduced that. Right from Anadi Kala, Nama Mahima has always been glorified by every Yuga, Kala, Loka. It has been glorified. And not only that, Veda, Purana, Santa Mata Ehu. Unanimously, We use this word very often. Unanimously. It was approved unanimously. It is said, isn't it? But then in our Laukika Drishti, unanimously has always got one asterisk, conditions apply. Like in our recent parliament, the women reservation bill was passed unanimously. You always had with conditions, isn't it? Similarly, in Laukika Drishti, it's always with the asterisk, conditions apply. Whereas, for the glory of Rama and Mahima, no conditions apply. Veda, Purana, Santa, Mata, Ehu, all of them have got only one Mata. Again, let us be clear. Mata here does not mean a religion or something like that. Mata actually means opinion. Unfortunate that our modern era, this Mata has been misused as religion and abused by the not only people, politicians and everybody, and the whole nation is suffering because of the wrong understanding of this word Mata. Mata, caste census is going on. How unintelligent people can be. How can there be such thing called caste actually? But then over a period of time, because of our not understanding the true meaning of certain words, people have used it for their benefit. Mata does not mean religion. Mata does not mean caste. Be very clear about this. Mata means opinion. According to my opinion, Advaitam is the greatest. Somebody may say, no, Advaitam is so very not understandable. Dvaitam is the best. Bhagavan and Bhakta. This is my opinion. Third one says, no, we are part of Bhagavan. Vishishta Advaita. Like that we have so many opinions. According to me, this should happen. According to him, that could happen. Each one's Mata. Therefore, Mata means opinion. Here, Veda, Purana, Santa, all of them unanimously have one single opinion. What is that? Sakala Sukrita Phala Rama Sanehu. Sakala Sukrita Phala. All our good work must lead to the love for Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji. Now please be very careful, very clear, and please be attentive here. Action is the signature of life in an organism, says Param Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayanand. A very, very powerful quote. Action is the signature of life in an organism. You cannot stop acting. Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtati akarma kriti karyate hyavashak karma sarva prakriti jai gunehi, says Bhagavad Gita. You cannot stop acting. If you say, no, Swami, I will stop acting everything. Even respiration, circulation is also action. What if I stop that also? You will make 4 other people active in taking you. Ram Naam Satya hai. So one cannot be without action. Sharira yatra pichate na prasiddheda karmanaha, says Gita. Even for the very sustenance of the body, one must work. Therefore, action you cannot stop. But the quality and texture of actions what we do can vary according to our own value systems. Tulsi Das says, Sakala Sukrita Phala. All good actions, whatever you do, must lead to love for Bhagavan. In this case, Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji, because we are talking about Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji. It can be your own Ishta Devata. If it does not lead you to the end result. What is the end result there? Love for God. If it does not lead, then all actions are useless actions. In the Bhagavatam, there is a very beautiful shloka which I came across. I would like to share with you. Dharma swanushtitah pumsam vishvaksena kathasu yaha nopadyed yadi ratim shrama eva kevalam. Very beautiful shloka. It says, Dharma su anushtitah pumsam. Those people who follow dharmic way of life. Vishvaksena kathasu yaha. Like all Vishvaksena, like that kathas of such great people. If ratim na udpadyet, if yadi na utpadyet ratim, if it does not bring love for God, shrama eva kevalam. All those are wasteful actions. We may do so many things. We may have lot of, procedures or practices. Get up early morning, brush your teeth, take your bath, come, apply some tilaka, do namaskaram to parents. These were all olden culture, Bharatiya culture. Because of the influence of the Western culture, the foolish parents, irresponsible parents, irrational parents do not give that culture to the younger generation. They want their children to be modern and very, very educated and stylish and stuff like that. And the children, they should never be blamed. They should be blamed after they become, a major. Because swabuddhi does not work. Those culture which our ancient forefathers have been following have always given good results. In these days, early morning, even without brushing the teeth, we want bed coffee. And we have no respect for elders, no respect for certain discipline. Is it not? No discipline at all, in fact. If I say that, you may feel angry, but then please think for yourself. Exception sustained. In case you are a very good disciplined person, okay, I'll give you that benefit of doubt. By and large, you will find the modern era has no discipline, and therefore they have no rhythm in life. Therefore, they have to face so many issues and problems. So much they have to confront. So much of trouble, so much of frustration, fatigue. All because of what? Because of not being or not having proper culture. The whole world is turning towards Bharata for its great culture, and we are losing such wonderful culture for copying, imitating foolishly the Western cultures. Think. How great is our culture? How beautiful is our culture? Anyway, dharma swanushtitah pumsam. Those people who live with a disciplined way, if they don't lead themselves towards love for God, shrama eva kevalam. Therefore, our purpose of all our actions must be to bring that devotion, that love for Bhagavan. See, very many people normally are not very comfortable with the word devotion, are not comfortable with the word bhakti. They feel it is something beyond them. Nothing. It is nothing but the love. Pure love towards Bhagavan is generally called devotion. You call it love, so what? But the love for the higher is otherwise called devotion. Love for the lower is called passion. is called infatuation. Otherwise, I would put it within brackets, foolishness. All of us have gone through this. Nobody is exempted. All of us have gone through. But we can correct ourselves. We can transform ourselves for what? For leading all our action towards the love for Bhagavan. And the love for Bhagavan alone can take us to the higher plane, which is happiness. All other love will take us only towards disturbance, fear. Think. Continuing, he says, Dhyanu Pratama Juga. In the first Yuga, Satya Yuga, Dhyana was primary. Dhyana of what again? Bhagavan Shri Ramchandraji. With the Nama of Bhagavan Shri Rama. Dhyana. Pratama Yuga. Makhabidi Duje. Duje in the second Yuga, Treta Yuga, Makhabidi, more of rituals. Yajna Yagadi Karma, etc. Though the importance were given to the first one was for meditation, second one for Yajna Yagadi Karma. Why was that changed? Because by during the second Yuga, slowly the Ahankara started working for purification. Yajna Yagadi Karma was picked up. Dwapara Paritoshita. Dwapara in the third Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Parishodhita Prabhu Puje. Worships were prominent. Puja, Punaskara, Arati, Pradakshina, Yatra, all of them were very important in the third Yuga. What to talk of Kali Yuga? Kali Kevala Mala Mula Malina. In this Kali Yuga, it is so unfortunate. What we find is total impurity in the mind. You see, Shastras are not pessimistic. Shastras are not negative in nature. They don't brand everything. Shastras are clear. In fact, they are not wrong. Why? Don't we see now in our life? This Satyata is so very difficult. Everywhere there is only corruption. Everywhere there is only, negativity. Now, corruption is a very common word used. And they say, in the modern world, how can you be truthful? Hai Ram. Truth, does it become a negative mark? No. But unfortunately, Kali Kevala Mala Mula Malina. What we see in the world is only scheming, planning for how to grab from others, how to dethrone others, how to put topi on others. Think. Kalau Kalmasha Chittanam is a very beautiful shloka. Kalau Kalmasha Chittanam Papa Dravyopajivinam. Kalau Kalmasha Chittanam. In this Kali Yuga, as it is said, Kali Kevala Mala Mula Kalmasha Chittanam Papa Dravyopayogin Jivinam. Papa, sinful actions is the way people live. Kali Kevala Mala Vidhikriya Vihinam. Third pada says Vidhikriya Vihinanam. How beautiful. Kalau kalmasha chittanam papa dravyopajeevinam vidhikriya vihinanam. All these three type of people, kalmasha chittanam, are only bad thoughts. Papa dravyopayoginam, people who only have sinful actions. You are not yoginam, sorry, jivinam. Vidhikriya vihinanam, the one who has no discipline in life. And the shloka ends saying, Gatir Govinda Kirtanam. The only way out for them is Gatihi Govinda Kirtanam. Sing the glory of the Lord. That is the only way. And now, as we again and again repeat, in this Kali Yuga, Nama Smarana is the only way. Please. Papa Payonidhi Janamanamina. Papa Payonidhi. Everybody is drowned in what? In Papa, like the fish in the water. Earlier also we had made a mention where the fish in the water says, I cannot come out. Why? Why should I come out? I want to be here only in the water. Water of what? Water of Bhagavat Prema. Here, how are we living? He says, Papa Payonidhi. Payonidhi meaning what? Ocean of Papa. Janamanamina. Mind is fully contaminated with sinful thoughts and actions like the fish in water. Our mind is drowned in the water of negativities, sinful actions. Therefore, Nama Kamataru Kalakarala. Nama, Bhagavan Nama is what? Like the Kalpa Vriksha. Kamataru Kalakarala. At this particular Kala, this is the only way one can get out of sorrow, suffering. Sumirata Samana Sakala Jagajala. Sumirata, by thinking, by constantly remembering Bhagavan's Nama, Samana Sakala Jagajala. All our problems will become Sama. Meaning what? It will be eradicated. Bhagavan will take care. Rama Nama Kali Abhimata Data. Rama Nama, Bhagavan Nama, in this Kali Yuga, Abhimata Data. He will definitely bring Abhimana. Abhimana here means what? Not Ankara here. Here it refers to will bring that wonderful feeling of joy. Hita Paraloka Loka Pitumata. Hita Paraloka. It will definitely help us to go to the Paraloka in the higher worlds. And now, while we are living, the best Pitu and Mata, the father and mother for all of us. Why is it said like that? Because parents always protect the children. They don't want the children to suffer. Similarly, Loka Pitu Mata, the Nama is like the father and mother, which will protect us from being negative, being bad. Therefore, take the name of the Lord. Time and again it is said, Nahi kali karamana bhagati bibeku. Karma, bhakti, jnanam. All of these are not. Karma yoga is indicated, bhakti yoga is indicated, jnana yoga is indicated. All the three are possible. Rama nama avalambatayeku. All these are possible because they are Rama nama avalambata. That is the best way. Take recourse to Rama nama. Then Karma yoga is also possible. Bhakti yoga is also possible. Jnana yoga is also possible. All of them are possible. Rama nama avalambata eku. And then he says, Kalanemi kali kapata nidhanu. Kalanemi, the Rakshasa Kalanemi, we will see in the Lanka Kanda, we will see Kalanemi. Kapata nidhanu, he was a nidhana, he was the abode of all kapata, all vices. Nama Sumatira, Samarata Hanumanu. At the same time, we see here Hanumanji, who is always taking Ramchandraji's nama, and how is he? Samaratha. Whereas Kalanemi the Rakshasa is Kapata Nidhanu. Hanumanji, you find another example, who is a Samartha in every activity. Because of what? Because of his dedication, devotion to Bhagavan Shri Ramchandraji and singing his glories all the time. Ramanama Narakesari Kanaka Kasipu Kalikala. Very beautiful example is given. Bhagavan says, in this Kalikala, Ramanama is like Narakesari. Narakesari means Narasimha Devata. In this Kalikala, Ramanama is like Narasimha, who the way he protected Prahlada. We all know the story. Now I am not going to tell that story. Japaka Jana Prahlada Jimi. Nyapaka. Here Japaka means what? Prahlada constantly did japa of Narayana, and Narasimha Devata came in front of him to protect him. Similarly, Palahi. Bhagavan will protect us. Don't worry. Dali Surasala. Bhagavan will come and protect us, like how Narasimha Devata came and protected Prahlada. Because of what? Constantly remembering only Bhagavan. And therefore, chant, chant, chant. Keep chanting. There is no other better way to keep away from negativities. Idle mind, devil's workshop. So don't keep the mind idle. Keep chanting. Rama, 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 Rama. Rama, 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 Rama. Rama, 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 Rama. Rama, 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 Sita, Rama, Rama, Rama. Rama, 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 Sita, Rama, Rama, Rama. Jai Jai Ram, Jai Raghuram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Janaki Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Ram Ram. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.